Alright, let's see what Jake Paul's been up to. If you're like me, you haven't looked at him for, I don't know, a whole year because there have been other issues in your life, but I thought I would check in on him because I've been seeing it all over Twitter, and apparently he's the best boxer on the planet now.
From Jake. Caught him. Oh my God!
A few days ago, for some reason, Jake Paul was beating the absolute living daylights out of an ex-NBA player. I don't know how it got organized, I don't know why it was happening, but you know what? It was an awesome fight. And I don't know why people were surprised that Nate Robinson lost. He's not a fighter, he was in the NBA. Just because you can play sport doesn't mean you can get punched in the head and stay standing.
From Jake. Caught him. Oh my God!
I mean, he wasn't even that good of an NBA player, you know? I think they just kind of put him in there because he was black. I sympathize with the dude, you know? He was a black guy, they assumed he could play basketball. That happens to me. I'm a tall guy, they assume I can play basketball. It doesn't really work that way. If you put me in a court with LeBron James, I'd lose the game. If you put me in the ring with Jake Paul, I'd leave with no teeth. Anyway, obviously Jake Paul was gonna win this fight. Have you ever seen a more stereotypically massive high school bully? Like, of course, the dude's been training since he was 10, beating the shit out of people who don't really want to fight him but have no other option. That's what he is. So let's have a look at this fight. It was hosted on Triller. For some reason, the app that isn't TikTok. I don't know why they're hosting fights, but I guess it's worked. Everyone's talking about it. For some reason, the Jake Paul, Nate Robinson fight was the undercard for fucking Mike Tyson, which, goddamn, talk about tarnishing your legacy, Mike, you know? Like, fair enough, come back to fighting, but keep the YouTubers away, you know? I don't think Muhammad Ali would ever let KSI fight Logan Paul on the undercard. He'd be like, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, don't like and subscribe, these cunts are annoying. I don't want to disrespect Mike Tyson, obviously he's a legend, I'm just saying I don't want to watch 50-year-old men try that hard. It's kind of just sad, you know? Like, if I wanted to watch 50-year-old men try and relive their younger days, I could chuck on Greg Paul, you know? Like, I don't want to see it. It just looks sad. And I know that even though you used to be good, right now, I watch you when I want to cry. Okay, on to the event. It was on Triller, and for some reason, they had rappers open up. And I mean like rappers, like too many, you know? They had an army of rappers. There were more rappers than boxers. I feel like that's a little bit off if it's a boxing event. Have a little less rappers, have way less YouTubers, and have some actual boxers that are currently fighting, and you have a boxing event. Otherwise, you just have some kind of weird mishmash of Twitter culture, retirement home punch-ons, and vlogging. It's strange. Also, Snoop Dogg was commentating, which I have absolutely no complaints about. Awesome. He should commentate fucking everything.
Back him up there, Nate. Back him up. Get up out of there. Speed. Speed, kill. Get up on him then, dog. Dog, though. He's trying to get cracking, though. That's what we do in the hood. We just get cracking. We ain't got time for all that talking. What's happening?
So Jake Paul and Nate Robinson step into the ring. Jake Paul looks like a Conor McGregor cosplay, but not as handsome and much more dumb. And Nate Robinson looks terrified. So it's gonna be a weird fight. We know that. The main thing I noticed about this fight is the whole time they both seem to be treating this like it's one of those games that you played in high school when you were dumb, where you would just get two boys and you'd get them to run at each other at full speed. It's less of a boxing match, more of a fucking bull charge, but both of them are blindfolded. I don't know what they're doing, but I respect it. Another thing I want to point out is that Snoop Dogg, despite being a commentator who probably should remain impartial, he's absolutely cheering for Nate, for sure. And you know what? I know why, we all know why, and I support it.
Back him up there, Nate. Back him up. Get up out of there. Speed. Speed, kill. Get up on him then, dog.
This fight is not even close. It's kind of sad. Actually, within 2 minutes, Jake knocks Nate down, and then Nate does his best impression of a soccer player, starts going, ooh, ow, I can't go on, he cheated, help me, ref. The ref has none of it, doesn't believe him at all. He's going like this for the whole time, and the ref's like, yeah, just give me your gloves, give me your gloves, give me your gloves. You're not fucking hurt, give me your gloves. This is a fight. What, you don't want to get punched? And then, straight after the fight resumes, Nate falls over. I'm not talking knockdown, Jake didn't punch him. I mean, he literally just falls over. I don't know what sport he thinks he's playing. It's boxing, bro, not rugby. You don't need to try and spear tackle people. Jake moves out of the way, he face plants on the fucking floor. Is this a fight? What's going on? Next round starts, and again, within a couple of minutes, Nate gets knocked down again.
Caught him. Oh my God! Lord have mercy!
And at this point, on the ground, it looks like he's just decided to cry. Not because it hurts and his face is all fucked up and he's losing the fight. I think he's just sitting down there going, What the fuck happened to my career? I used to be in the fucking NBA, and now not only am I boxing a YouTuber, but I'm losing? What the fuck? And after that knockdown, Snoop Dogg has completely abandoned his boy. He's just fucked this dude. He's laughing at him. He started making fun of him. He started singing. He's like, you know what? I'm not even going to commentate this fight. We all know where it's going. We all know whose teeth are going to end up in the fucking bleachers. I'm just going to start singing.
Holy God up!
Lead me on.
And sure enough, as soon as Snoop stops singing, Nate goes to sleep. Jake knocks him the fuck out. It's actually a brilliant knockout. Jake's good. Actually, I don't know if he is good. He seems to be only fighting people that don't really know how to fight. So I think he's like pretty good. He's obviously not amazing, but he's definitely better than all of these other people who are training as hard as him. So I think he's just going on a fucking knockout spree of these amateurs, which is great, you know? Like that'd be like me going to a fucking preschool and just beating the fuck out of the toddlers and going, I'm a champion boxer, I'm the best, and then dropping like a diss track. I rate it. I think it's great. And that's the end of the fight. So let's have a look at what's happened post-fight. Jake Paul is celebrating, obviously, gloating. You know what? I kind of like Jake Paul's vibe. He's completely given up on any chance of being even slightly likable. He's like, fuck it, you guys all hate me, I'm just gonna embrace it. And that's how you win. Can you not sneeze, please? That's how you really win. One thing I do find strange, however, is how Jake Paul decided to like announce his victory on YouTube and then challenge the next person. He posted this like selfie filmed video to his YouTube channel, and looking at the thumbnail, he's clearly in bed and he's with two other people either side of him. So I saw it, I'm like, oh, what a legend. He's had a threesome after the fight, and he's going to challenge the next person in that video going, I just fucked two chicks, and now I want to fuck you. That's boss. But then you open up the video, and you find that he's in bed with his mum, which was shocking for me, but also kind of makes sense a little bit too.
Sup, fucker?
Fucker, 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 fucker.
Fucker?
I love how he just says sup fucker and his mum immediately starts cringing. This is what my mum does when she sees my shows. I start the show, I get on stage, she's real proud of me, I've made an achievement, the theatre's sold out, and then I start the show off by saying, g'day cunt, and immediately mum goes, oh no, this is fucked, I can't handle it. That's what his mum's doing, except there's a little difference, the main difference being I'm on stage and he's in a bed with no clothes on with his fucking mum and a stranger. What's going on? This video is a masterpiece in just exuding punchable energy. You know, like he starts it off within 3 seconds, all he says is, sup fucker.
Fucker.
And I want to hit him in the head. It's amazing. I don't think you could be more unlikable. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose. I don't know if it comes natural. Maybe it's a bit of both. I'm impressed.
Listen, stop making it about the money, KSI. Let's get the fight happening.
This is great, man. Jake Paul has won 2 fights, and now he's acting more black than KSI. It's incredible.
You're scared, bro. I know you are. I'm a real dog. I just became the biggest prize fighter overnight. A-side. Feels good to be on the A side.
The way that Jake is talking is very strange. You know, he's won 2 fights and all of a sudden he's talking more black than KSI does. I don't understand it. Logan Paul doesn't talk like that. Were you raised in a different area? Out the back? Like, what's happening?
I feel bad for you, bro. You're just a fat dude with man titties in England making laugh challenge videos.
Okay, look. First off, great diss, made me laugh. KSI, well known for having man titties and making laugh react videos. However, I wouldn't say, Jake, that your content is any better. Like, if you're gonna throw a rock, don't be in a glass house. Actually, you're not in a glass house, you're in a bed with your mom. What are you doing?
I'm about to fuck you up, you fucking Scooby-Doo ass motherfucker.
You know what? If nothing else, no matter what you think of the man, he exudes alpha energy. He just called someone Scooby-Doo, laughed his head off, and then fucked his own mum. That's alpha as fuck. Speaking of alpha energy, there's only a few days left to grab the alpha energy merch. Grab it, get some alpha energy on your chest, just like Jake's mum did. It's great stuff. You're gonna look awesome. It's real comfy, high quality stuff, and I would love to see you wearing it. And that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Check out my Instagram. Check out the merch. I got a bunch of stuff. The content's rolling now. COVID restrictions have lifted here in Melbourne. We got 0 cases. So we're back rolling out the content. So it's going to be coming hot, thick, and fast. Just like no, that's enough. That's enough. Okay. Goodbye. Subscribe. Fuck you. Buy my shit, buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt. Buy my shit, buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt. Buy my shit, buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt. Buy my shit, buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt.